of the Andy and Dave Daily and the Muskegon Channel. It's Andy O'Reilly, the good-looking one, and Dave Cackley, the one who's got a bit of a shine on his head this morning. Did you forget to powder?
I did not. I need to start powdering again because the shine is getting, I think, a little bit worse. I used
greasy.
To powder.
Is it midlife? Acne popping up again?
No. What happens is, I've got the forehead.
You do?
That's getting larger. But what I used to do is I would just put Johnson's baby powder on my forehead to cut down on the glare, and I don't wear makeup. I'll use touch-up makeup if I got a blemish here or there or under my eyes for where the crow's feet. You got the crow's feet going. So I do. I probably should start to powder.
You probably should. You'd look wonderful.
Thanks. I mean, I still look pretty good, but I'd like to look better.
Yeah.
I'm not you, of course.
Well, who can be?
Not on that level,
right? I just show up and shine. That's what I do.
Yes, absolutely.
Can I say,
you impress me each and every day.
I get it.
With your shininess and your.
That was my Donald Trump face. How'd you like it?
Very good.
That good? Is that on par with my James Gammon impression?
No, nothing is on par with your James Gammon impression, except for maybe
what?
Maybe the black guy from Ghostbusters.
That's a big Twinkie. Some friends of mine posted a picture of them and Ernie Hudson. They bumped into Ernie Hudson somewhere, and I commented on that the other day. I just put, "That's a big Twinkie." Ernie Hudson was the man.
Oh, he was.
He still is the man. Now that I think about it.
Wasn't he in Cobra too? I think he was.
He might have been.
I could be wrong.
Cobra. Yeah, another one of Sly Stallone's theatrical masterpieces. Cobra.
Crime's a disease. He's the cure. All right.
Oh man. So, are we doing news today, or are we just going to go on about nothing?
I thought you would continue on about Ernie Hudson's theatrical career and movies and all that.
The guy's solid.
Absolutely.
Solid.
No disagreement here. I guess I can get on with the news.
All right, let's do that.
All right. President Trump on Monday specifically condemned white supremacists and neo-Nazis in the wake of deadly weekend clashes in Charlottesville, Virginia. One person was killed, 19 others were injured. The president, after meeting with Attorney General Jeff Sessions and FBI Director Christopher Wray, said the Justice Department has opened a civil rights probe into Saturday's attack. So we'll see what eventually comes of that. I think it's pretty much an open and shut case as far as what the intent was by this guy who drives into the crowd of anti-demonstrators. So
I can't believe that we're not past this yet.
Well, if you can't convict this guy, you can't convict anybody.
Right. I get that, but as a society, how are we not further past stuff like this at this point?
I go back to what I said yesterday, and you and I may agree or disagree on this as to the level. I just don't think this reflects most of American society. I think, and it goes back to the 24-hour news cycle. I mean, this is a horrible thing that happened, and I think you're seeing the thing that's disturbing as far as when it comes to white nationalists and white supremacists. They're not as underground anymore. They're more out in the open about how they feel and what they believe, but at the same time, it's still a small subset of the population.
Right.
It's not the majority. It's not even close to being a small subset.
Yeah.
It's what it is. The problem is it's very loud, and when they do horrifically terrible things, it gets noticed.
Yeah.
So I just don't think it's.
Think that in 2017 we would have graduated to something beyond this kind of asinine behavior.
You're just always going to have these people, and it's a product of ignorance, and it's a product of some other things, but primarily ignorance, because not all these people are dumb, but they are ignorant, and as long as you have that, you're going to have people like this. It's sad, but it's a pathetic reality. I don't know what you do. So. Anyway, on to better news. Okay. The Eagles.
Ugh.
I couldn't leave this story.
Yeah, you
out.
could.
The Eagles are heading out.
The Eagles aren't even a band anymore.
Yes. The Eagles are heading out on tour with the son of founding member Glenn Fry stepping in for his late father. Deacon Fry will hit the road with the band in Greensboro, Atlanta, Louisville, and Detroit in October with Vince Gill. The shows will follow a September 30 date with the Doobie Brothers in Seattle. Glenn Fry, of course, died in 2016 at age 67. Tickets for that tour go on sale August 19th. I think it's cool that his kid's stepping in. I like the fact that Vince Gill seems to be like, he's kind of a honorary Eagle anyway. He can belt out to all the tunes.
Let me just ask you this. Ask Van Halen how it's working out for having one of the sons in the band.
Hey, Wolfgang's doing okay.
Yeah.
Wolfgang's all right. Wolfie's okay. What do you want?
Dude, the Eagles are awful. Nobody wants to hear the Eagles ever again.
You're the only one who says that. You're literally you and Drew Harmon are the only non-Eagles fans I've ever known.
Let me tell you this: as long as you're going to open up this can of worms again, Genesis is so much better than the Eagles. Genesis, just for the music, the writing alone, the technical aspect of the music, 10 times better than the Eagles.
Dude, there isn't a bad even the worst Eagles songs are better than most bands' hits.
Okay, all right, ready?
The lowest rung,
Witchy
the
Woman
lowest.
Sucks.
Witchy Woman is okay.
It sucks. That's an awful song. You listen to Witchy Woman once, it's stuck in your head.
Witchy Woman.
Awful.
See, that's not
bad, man.
Desperado, Hotel California.
Oh, yeah.
One of These Nights.
Ugh.
Peaceful, Easy Feeling.
Terrible.
Take It to the Limit.
Nope.
List goes on and on.
Right down the toilet. Terrible.
What else is happening? Look out for phone scammers posing as sheriff's deputies in Ottawa County. This, according to the Sheriff's Department, the scammers will pretend to be a deputy claiming to have a warrant for their would-be victim's arrest. The warrant can be stopped if the victim sends a prepaid credit card. Ooh. The Ottawa County deputies say they never call to settle arrest warrants.
Really?
So just keep that. So just know that. See, I mean, that's the phone scam. See, this is something that seems to have escalated over the years, that there's more and more of this going on. Yeah. And they usually end up preying on older people, right. Because I think most people, I'd say between the ages of 25 and 55, could identify this as a scam.
I just thought of something. Last night I had to go downtown. We did a photo shoot for Every Woman's Place. And I was talking to the mayor of Norton Shores, and he was telling me that, do you have a Norton Shores parking pass for when you were out here shooting that video with Becky?
No, I don't.
Because there's some footage of your car at that park. Yeah. And it's a $25 fee.
What do you mean? $25 fee to what?
I forgot to tell you that there's a parking pass needed, and since you didn't get it ahead of time for that, you remember where we went to the park to shoot that video?
Yeah.
It's a free pass to get it if you get it ahead of time. I forgot. Okay. So it's a $25 fee if you forget to get that pass, and they take pictures of all the vehicles going in and out of that lot. And they took a picture of your vehicle when you pulled in, and if you just send me the money, I'll turn it into him, and we'll get it cleared up. Out at the park there.
Are you basically saying this is? Are you trying to scam me?
I wouldn't do that. Just send me the $25, and I'll get it cleared up for you. Stupid. I can't believe how long you fell for it.
Oh God! I was sitting. I'm thinking, because that sounds plausible though. It does sound plausible.
Well,
because I was fine. Like
that's kneeling for you though. He'll do that. He's the one I'm in that contest against. Get in shape and lose a little weight.
Oh yeah.
That's so.
That's funny.
You were worried there for a minute.
For a second, I'm like, I don't want to do that. I don't want to give you $25. Don't.
They prey on older people.
Yeah, I'm getting up there, man.
Right.
Not as young as springtime. Finally, Muskegon Bar has been ranked one of the best beach bars in America. This according to Thrill List, a digital publication that focuses on food, drinks, and travel. The deck on Beach Street was featured in the August 11th edition. Thrill List touted the deck's location on Pier Marquette, house-made barbecue, beer, and live music in its restaurant review.
People love the place.
That's very cool. Absolutely. Great location.
And
Good times for good things.
I'm glad they finally got something to stick there because it's been one of those places where it's open for a while and it's closed, then it's open again, it's closed. I think it's gone through, since I've been in town, which is, it's been a minute now. I think it's gone through 3 different owners, and now this one's been around for a few years, and it's good. I'm glad they finally got it to stick, so good for them.
Nice to see it's booming. All right, sports. Tigers fall to Texas 6-2. Cubs win, Cubs win, Cubs win. They throttle Cincinnati 15-5. That's
I'd like to go back to the Tigers real momentarily if I could.
Go ahead.
I've never seen an umpire that was a bigger beehole than I did last night. You seen any of the footage?
What? No, I did
my
not.
God. This guy couldn't. Stevie Wonder could call a better strike zone than this guy could. He was terrible. Ian Kinsler turns around and gave him the stink eye for calling a terrible strike on him at one point. Just for looking at the umpire, Kinsler gets kicked out of the game. So then Osmus comes out and starts to argue with the umpire. He gets kicked out of the game, and the look on this umpire's face the entire time, you could clearly tell that he was suffering from PMS or something. I don't know what his problem was, but what a complete tool.
Well, these guys are human just like anybody else. They're subject to having one of those days
he had something
where
up his rear end yesterday, and he had it out for the Tigers. And anybody that goes back and watches the footage can clearly see what a jerk this guy was. So,
and if the Tigers were anywhere near contention, this would be a major issue. But
you know what? You're supposed to be impartial.
Right? Absolutely.
Exactly.
But
so
it's hard.
So send me that $25, and we'll get it cleared up for you.